paper. Andrew, get one right there. He didn't get one. Hey, great smile, Hans. What a hit. Hey, listen, the Dodgers need a pitcher. You available?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Wonderful experience.
Trevor, hey, just for you. Good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I was like, take a clue.
For your part,
Take a clue. Dad,
it was so crazy.
A long time ago.
We just tried to play hard, and we kept on rolling, we kept on winning, and we got there. And it was just a dream come true for all of us.
How does this welcome home feel?
This is cool. This is pretty awesome. I mean, in Williamsport we were signing autographs and everything, but here coming off the airplane to Petaluma, that's pretty cool. And my dad, in the stands, he started that, so that's cool. So, I'm over it. I mean, we placed third in the world. It would have been nice for second or first, but still third in the world from only a small town in Petaluma, that's cool. So.
What do you think you'll remember the most?
Oh, just getting there. Just walking into our barracks and just looking around, and then finally settling in, and then just, getting all the equipment, and then playing games in the huge Lombardy Stadium. That's the best part right there.
What's her name?
Oh, you're the man.
Can you spell it for us?
Wintongago.
So what do you think it's going to be like to go to school tomorrow and be like a regular person?
I don't know. I mean, we're getting an escort by the police and stuff today, so I just think we have to get through today and then just go into tomorrow.
What was the pressure like? It was going to be intense, wasn't it?
No, not really. You kind of forget about it all when you're on the field.
But it doesn't feel different. You just try to, put it out of your sight and just play baseball.
Now that you're famous, are you going to be hiring an agent?
We were actually feeling pretty good because we knew that we were going to get the same exact team, the same exact picture. We knew what they had, and they knew what we had. So at that point, we were just trying to hit him, and we hit him, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
It was cool to have family support here and at the field, so I appreciate that.
Your grandmother's been as big a star as you have been, so we just wanted to find out what's it like to you right now, all the excitement, all coming back home and third best in the world.
Well, it's just amazing.
What do you think of your grandparents just supporting you all the way to the theater every day, cheering you on?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We love it. They've given us some of the best joy we'll ever have.
What do you say about the job they've done?
Fantastic. Couldn't ask for a better group of guys. They all had different roles. They all excelled in everything that we've asked them to do. And we couldn't ask for a better group of guys. I mean, they were great. I've been shedding tears every day for the last 2 weeks, at least 5 times a day. So it's tears of joy, though. So it's been an awesome experience. When you hear the slogan "team," this is what comes up right here. These guys, these 13 guys. Everybody had a different role, and we didn't have 4 or 5 guys that carried us. We had 13 guys that did their job, and it was just unbelievable. Just great kids.
They would ask us where you're from, and you're like, California, where in California? Petaluma, and they're like, where's that? Then you would always have to say by San Francisco. But now you can just say Petaluma, and they'll be like, oh, okay.
It's not complicated at all.
Oh,
It's just 2 perfectly patties seasoned well to cook with melting cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Fries wine country, definitely wine country.
With the first day free on a 103-day weekend rental, now's definitely the time to find a weekend adventure. 3 days? On top of the first day free, you also get to use your AAA member discount.
With 3 days enough time to ride every roller coaster in California.
The whole Bay Area was excited about you guys. Put us on the map.
Now they're just getting us to here, and then San Francisco's leaving, and San Rafael's picking up. And
Thank you very much, you guys. This is an incredible, incredible showing. You know, we've been hearing all along how great you guys have been, and the boys have, you know, worked extremely hard.
Hey, we all thank all of you, each one of us. We all love every single one of you. You guys are awesome. You guys.
Let's go our closer, Andrew White. Number 15, Kempton Brandis. You probably know who this guy is. I'm not sure. Number 10, Hans Smith. Number 8, Jamo O'Hanlon. Our third baseman, number 7, Cole Tomei. Number 12, Danny Marzo. We call him AP. Center fielder catcher, number 3, Austin Peretti. Number 4, Dylan Moore. Our leadoff man, second baseman, number 6, Porter Slade. And you guys just heard the biggest ham of them all, number 25, Quentin Gago. I think Bradley actually drove the Hummer here today for us. Number 26, the big cat, Bradley Smith. Number 17, Blake Buer. Number 9, Logan Douglas. What a ride. We've been gone for a month, as you know. Sleeping in barracks and on twin beds and everything, and but no, absolute wonderful experience. We wouldn't trade it for the world.
What a run! I had no idea. I mean, we hear about the support. We get to see news clips. This is amazing.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Petaluma Nationals for allowing us to be here today to do this for these guys. I'd also like to thank the Petaluma Police Department for allowing us to be in this procession that they allowed us to be in. Great job, guys. Eric, you want to come up here for a minute? What you did for the youth of this community, not only these guys right here, but every little kid out there, these guys are heroes, man. You guys really set the pace for Petaluma. This trophy reads to you. It says, Rip City Riders, the 2012 Little League World Series Petaluma Nationals. You fielded our dreams, which meant you fielded the whole community's dreams, man. This is for you guys, man.
I don't know about that, but I think this is the only appropriate time in the history of Petaluma where it's appropriate to wear a hat at a council meeting. So just to give a Little League update, we've had multiple planning meetings for the parade, but as everyone knows, Petaluma National Little League ended up 3rd in the world, 2nd in the United States, and what some people have been saying 1st in our hearts. To give it to context, they actually won their District 35, they won their sectional, then they won the Northern California region, then they ultimately won the Western region, and were 6-0 in the Western region, which qualified them to go to the Little League World Series. So there was a lot leading up to that Little League World Series, you know, and they were probably broadcast on ESPN 7 times, and of course ABC and international TV multiple times. And then of course it culminated with the victory over Panama yesterday. And what was interesting is that today, on minimal notice, in the middle of the day on a Monday, approximately 1,500 people showed up at the fairgrounds to welcome them back. There were multiple people throughout the community on different streets just welcoming as they came back. So it was very exciting, and the parade will be this Sunday, September 2nd at 1 o'clock, and there's an incredible amount of momentum for this event. So there's 13 kids, 13 cars, 1 car for each of the flags, the sectional and the district, regional, and western regional, so there's 4 more, and then they'll have some dignitaries from there, the Little League people and etc. It'll be about 20 cars, so it's going to be a very short parade, it'll be quick, but it'll culminate and go through, and it'll pass and actually mimic the Butter and Eggs Parade route, and we'll wrap back around and finish at Walnut Park. And it'll be a community celebration at that point for the entire community, so I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people down there. The team is actually going to take group photos with the fans on Sunday after the parade, and any donations they get from the community, they're actually going to give all of the money to the Ugandan Little League team. So there's an opportunity for people to actually get pictures with these international rock stars. I think they're going to start a boy band tomorrow because there's so many people following them. And if people want to give additional monies for the Ugandan Little League, that you can bring excess baseball gear to the parade for the donation, and then if you want to write a check, you can just make it out to PNLL, which is Petaluma National Little League, and just in the memo section, put Uganda, and those monies will be directed to the Ugandan Little League team. So it's very exciting for the community. There's still some more planning to happen. There's a lot of people involved, but it's going to be an exciting culmination of events this weekend on Sunday. I know the mayor, he might have some updates as well on some other pieces on the resolutions, etc. But there will be city proclamations that are read and other things I'm sure the mayor will speak to. So I thank them for the ride, and those are the updates. So I'll take the hat off now.
I too want to thank the Little League team. It was an exceptional ride for this entire community. They had a chance that Petaluma's name is known out there across this country, and where is that exactly? People looking up on maps, and here we are a few miles north of San Francisco, and have a team that, as Councilmember Harris said, third in the world, second in the country, but number one in our hearts. They were outstanding. There'll be a lot said about the players themselves. I want to also extend a thank you and congratulations to the coaches. I think they did an exceptional job. Team sports, teaching you many things. Sportsmanship being one of them. Character being one of them. And I think you saw examples of that throughout. Now, there's examples we can cite, but spare the time right now. It was an exceptional demonstration by these young men. And I think the leadership that they saw from their coaches on the ball field was exemplary. I want to say thank you to Dave Corporal, who owns the Boulevard Theater. He opened up 2 theaters, people coming in there. I was fortunate enough to be able to get into several of the games, see the games with Mr. Harris, Mr. Glass. It was really fun being in that big screen and watching that all the monies from ticket sales to those theaters went to support these teams in their efforts. And I thank Mr. Corporal. I think he did an exemplary job himself making that happen. Then we also, you'll see things around town. One of the things we had to do, and you saw this in the city there, they coming down to the fairgrounds, they had a police escort coming in. The city made that possible. We tried to get a banner across Kentucky Street, and the city came short on resources to make that happen. But private industry stepped up and came through to get that banner across the street. Cal West Rentals, Bridget Doherty, came through with free equipment, a mechanical lift to get it up. Bryce Patterson with Royal Petroleum provided the labor to string that banner, and that's up and across the street and welcoming these boys home right now. So thanks to those volunteers to recognize these young men and their efforts, and the coaches and this community. And it's something I think we'll all remember for a very long time.
Quite an exciting opportunity to hear positive news of Petaluma nationally and to see us on the national stage being recognized in such a positive way. It's a rarity, and we have those boys to thank. So it's quite an amazing experience to be a part of, and just so proud. So thank you.
And I also want to just add to the praise for Little League, the boys, their families who went through a lot being involved with that for so long and being away. And of course the coaches who really did model amazing team sportsmanship to those kids. It's really just a feather in everybody's cap. And as everybody has said, it's just something wonderful to be so proud of for our city. Thank you.
Over the next 2 weeks I'll be traveling quite a bit, and to be able to say I'm from Petaluma and wear my Petaluma hat with pride as I travel is going to be incredible. One of the things that I've tried to point out to folks is that, yes, it's great that these kids won, but they did it with grace, and they treated their opponents with dignity and respect, and I think for that, that's what the pride of Petaluma is. And I think a couple other folks touched on it, and the mayor and I were talking about it before the meeting, and I said that's what the game's all about, and it's really what it should be all about, is playing in a sportsmanlike way and not cheating. And you know, the fact that they have "I will not cheat" on their sleeves, right above their little patch, is a testament to what, you know, playing sports is all about. And even though I played for Petaluma American and we never ever got as far as these kids did, it's, you know, it's great to see, and the spirit of the community coming together has been phenomenal, and I look forward to the parade on Sunday.
Mr. Harris, you did a great job. You really did a great job. And the community's lucky to have you, and the kids are lucky that you were there, and you really took care of a lot for them. And what a ride. Never worked on anything like this in my life that was so positive. It was so much fun. And it was kind of like hot potato, be able to take an email and pass it off to Mr. Harris, or pass it off to somebody in the Little League, or pass it off to Marie McCusker. I don't know how she juggled all of the things that she did, but it's going to be a fantastic show come Sunday. You got to be there. You got to be downtown Petaluma on Sunday, because it's going to be something really, really special. And Katie Crump from our city staff, and the proclamations that she's prepared, and Lynn Woolsey from our congressional representative who lives here in Petaluma. I saw her last night. She's going to enter it into the congressional record on September 10th. And to the kids, it's self-evident. I used to broadcast with Hank Greenwald, and many times I would sit there, and Hank had been around a lot longer than me. And I probably have seen 4,000 baseball games, and Hank many more, but what Hank would say is every day you go out to the ballpark and you'll see something you never saw before. And by gosh, sitting in Dave Corkle's theater the other day, I saw something I never saw before. 10 runs down in the last inning, and they got 10. And I never saw a ball game like that. And to Eric Smith, the coach of that team, when he said to the kids in the bottom half of the 7th inning, after watching the opponents come up with 9, he had the perfect message. And it was what you would want every father to say to every son when he looked at those kids, brought them together, and had a smile. There was no panic, and he conveyed perfectly to them a message. And it was, you got 10, 11 would have been better. Let's go out and do it again. And by gosh, those kids, it's not whether you win or lose the game, it's how you play it that counts, and they proved it, that that's not a cliche, it's the absolute truth, and they won the hearts of the world. And they're Petaluma, and they're to be congratulated.